So, you can hear in the background there, that's my friend Grim Dizzlin, who I'm going to be playing today.
Hello.
Let's turn that down a tiny bit. There we go. We're in the locker room. There we go. It's caught up. Okay. What we're going to be doing is, before we start the game, I just wanted to run through with you all the teams. So today's match is going to be between the Kaldorei Knights and the Harewood Hammerheads. So let's take a look. So we've got the Harewood Hammerheads here. Let's have a look at their history, see how they've got on. So the Harewood Hammerheads, they've managed to get a 3-0 win against Ogre doing it. So it's not really anything to rave about because they are just ogres. And this was quite early on in their progression. So the ogres got a little bit of a pounding, but that's okay. 3-0 for rookie ogres is pretty much a win, to be fair. And then, unfortunately, for the Hammerheads, they lost to the Hairballers. The Hairballers coming in, winning 2-1. That was a really crazy match. It was definitely a tale of two halves, and they were swinging this way and that. But the Hammerheads, with 1 win, 1 loss, this is round 3 of the D&D Invitational. They've got quite a bit to prove in this next match if they're going to compete with the likes of the Talaxatalan Scuttlers, which is the all-skink team that's raced to the front. But how long they'll stay there, it really remains to be seen. So let's have a look. So we can see at the top here, we've got Paul Sparkson, Jim Gallows, Sean Bloodwin, Daniel Pinkfist. These are all named after, or most of them, all the positionals are named after people who I've known from growing up, so childhood friends. We've got here Matthias Bollock, who's got himself in a plus agility for a blitzer. So the blitzer Jim Gallows, he's definitely going to be one to watch. Sean Bloodwin and Daniel Pinkfist, both with tackle. So they're experienced players. They're going to be coming into this match, and they are going to be looking to annihilate anything with dodge, which, as we will see, some of the elves are going to be struggling to cope with that. So, yeah, we've got a shifty catcher, Matthias, and then Jim as well, with the high agility there. So we have a look at the teams. Here we go. So this is the Kaldorei Knights. Kaldorei Knights coming in. Unfortunately, this game, they're missing Gova Galad, one of their blitzers. Missing this game, took a pretty nasty injury in their last match. Let's have a look at how their history's been looking. So it's actually against the Blunderbass Slashers, I think, was it? Yep. Yep, against the Blunderbass Slashers. Yeah, he took a nasty fall there. Crunched under the weight of one of the Slashers players. And, yeah, unfortunately. Well, they managed still, despite taking that hefty blow, to come away with a 2-1 win over Galad there, the MVP of that match. Unfortunately, walking away with a pretty nasty injury. I wonder if we can see what that injury is. Oh, yeah, fractured leg. Yeah, that'll do it. E-Flow, have I put on Facebook that I'm streaming? No, I haven't. I could do that. I should do that. I think I'll do that. What we're going to do is when we're spinning, the spin can take quite a while because there's only 2 of us and it's trying to match up. I don't know. It takes almost 5 minutes. So we'll just make sure to get this stream advertised. Cool. Okay, so Hammerheads versus the Knights. We've got Jim and Matthias are the ones to watch out for on the Hammerheads team. And for the Kaldorei Knights, We have Braganian. Managed to get some pretty valuable experience in the last game. And he's going to be one to watch. Braganian. Rockenbund is he's going to struggle. The only blitzer on the team. Let's see how they get on. So, you ready, Jimbo?
Nearly. Play in a league.
Okay.
I was not doing the challenges
Oh.
still. There we go. Finding an opponent.
Excellent. Hello, Huzzah. Thanks for joining. Mike's been desperately trying to get onto the stream. And he's pretty proficient in the world of Blood Bowl. Far more proficient than I. So that's why he's not on. Because it would just make me look bad. Okay, so as I was saying before, it'd take a little while to get to the game. It just needs to find us both.
This is your time to back out now if you want. Why it's giving you all this time.
No, never. There you go.
Time to back out now if you want.
Oh, you're feeding back on me, or is that me? No, never.
No idea.
Oh, you're feeding back on me, or is that me? Let me know in the chat if you're getting the audio twice. It might just be that that's how it's coming through on my speakers, but on my headphones. But let me know. Let me know in the chat if you're getting the audio twice. It might just be that that's how it's coming through on my speakers, but on my headphones. But let me know. Yeah, it's weird. It's not playing through there, is it? Is that any better? Oh, I can't hear it now, so I'm going to take it that you're not hearing it. Is that any better? Oh, there it is.
Because I had this stream open on my mobile. I mean, there wasn't any sound coming out of it, which would make no sense. But
oh, I can't hear it now, so I'm going to take it that you're not hearing it. Oh, there it is.
I had this stream open on my mobile.
Why is that happening?
It would make no sense. Echo.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know where it is. There we go. There we go. That should be sorted now. Okay. Oh, you get to hear my popcorn keyboard.
Absolutely ridiculous. It's such an unnecessary noise. could understand if it was a mechanical keyboard, but it's definitely not. Have you installed like tiny little ballet tap things on your fingers?
Maybe I
It
could
taps you for a
just type
tiny
it
mouse.
nice and slowly, but
Just type like, you know,
like a normal person.
you don't have to smash the keyboard.
Yes, I do.
The harder you type, the bigger the font.
Oh, there we go. The heat is
That's a
on.
nice fair balance between the two there. Excellent. See if it lets me spend the petty cash this time.
Okay. Is it going to let me do what I want on here? The new Facebook really getting in my way. Just let that. There we go. Okay. All this cash that we have to spend. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, is it echoing now? I hope not. Yeah, game on. So it's 180,000 petty cash for the Kaldorei Knights. So what are we going for? We've got a journeyman, just some rookie taken in off the streets. Ooh, a wizard.
I feel like I want to cast some spells.
It'll definitely make for a magic game, a magical viewing experience.
Oh no.
Cool. Okay, just a wizard.
Can't afford anything else.
Well, I see that. You see that. Could have got yourself a couple of babes. Could have got yourself. Well, you wouldn't want to bribe.
Could have got a
Apothecary.
tasty star player, but
yeah, you see, maybe that would have been good. Okay, here we go. The Harewood Hammerheads lined up, looking beautiful. Absolutely fantastic.
big fan of the diversity in this game.
Yeah. Well, each of these has kind of had their face picked based on the features to match the names of the people from my childhood. So that's nice. We've got the elves there, looking slick.
The best looking one.
Yeah, you wish. You got the Blitzer there, obviously a little bit self-conscious, so likes to wear a mask to the matches.
It's just health and safety in these coronavirus times.
Health and safety in Blood Bowl. Okay, so Hammerheads opting to defend. They're getting lined up now. The team is looking pretty confident.
Look at those agility players. It actually makes me sick.
Yeah. This human team is hoping to give the Elves a run for their money by having an inordinate amount of Edge 4 players. Okay, the humans going for a little bit of a spread out approach. We're kind of hoping for a good kick. We'll have to see. That's the humans all lined up. They've got the most valuable players and the most fragile players protected. That's how they like to be. There we go. We've got Jim Gallows front centre down here. Matthias, he's going to be watching the left-hand side. The Elves having a good look at the defensive setup, trying to figure out what play is going to be best for them to squeeze past these human players. Oh, there you go. Let's go to the live scene. Thanks for that, Jeremy Blodger. Just the live scene now here. Okay. Burganian shifting out to the wide zone along with his pal Relathrin. Relathrin and Burgarian in the centre there. Kofthanian. Lots of onions in this team. Kaldorei. He's the journeyman that they've scooped up. Kaldorei obviously getting a pretty handsome pay package to come and join the team when they're down so much in team value. Whoa! And that's it. The Knights are off. They catch the humans flat-footed, shifting around the pitch. Ooh. Burganian there, moving nice and close to the sidelines. The humans hoping that whatever the Elves have planned isn't going to work out. It's just the prime location to get sent into the crowd. Okay, we've got Rock and Bun there, moving across. Rastonian moving into support, getting a little bit of a tag on the outside of his man. Admund a little bit concerned about the Elves' shifty looks. The ball lands just next to...
Wouldn't that have just been nice?
Myrian, another Ian. Lots of Ians. Brigane Ian. Relathrin. Oh no, that's not too bad. Okay, the Elves having a good look. Burganian there, eyeing up, running round the back of the humans. Hammerheads, Simpri. We've got Sean Bloodwin and Daniel Pinkfist, both our tackle players, eyeing up that elfish catcher. Rockenbund trying to find the best place to go, swoops around the outside of the human defence, attempting to come to the aid of his fellow elf. Okay. Thanks for the advice there, Mike. Cool. Try having it there. See how that goes. Okay, I've just shifted that for you, for Mike. Thanks for the heads up. Okay, so the Elvish defense moving up. There's players sweeping deep into the Hammerheads half. Knights marking some players up. Ooh, we've got a hit there from Kaldorei. Kaldorei just giving Jekyll Fleisch a little nudge, squeezing him further in to the centre of the field. Who you have there? That is Kofthanian, another Ian, racing around. Just to give a little bit of support to Relathrin. Relathrin and Burganian both at the back. There's a throw being attempted here by Marian. Tom Braydown going for the catch. Doesn't make the catch. Whoa, nice. Marian getting the throw off. And that is Rockenbund there with the ball. Now he's very exposed, Rockenbund. So I have to see what the humans can make of it. Callum Shanks. Having a look to give a little bit of assistance. What's likely to be a blitz here. There's going to be a blitz here from Jim Gallows. We mentioned before, Jim Gallows is the man to keep an eye out for. Here he comes, swooping in. Jim Gallows races across the pitch. Ooh. There we go. That's the one. So Jim Gallows gets a good hit on Rock and Bund, falling to the ground. He's not too badly hurt. He's just fine. Jim Gallows there, swooping in and scooping up that ball. Sean Bloodwin moving in to give an assist. Boof! And that's Tom Bray down, smashes into Athnibian. He's going to knock him down just there. And he's going to stay put. Whoa! Cracks through the armour. Athnibian injured. The punch went straight through his little face cover. He's carted off the pitch. There's no helping him now. Okay. Ooh, a cheeky dodge there from Jekyll Fleisch, moving across the field, giving a helping hand to Admund Hamlin, gets a hit, just a push. Pushes Razdoyan just a little further along. There we go, that'll do. Okay, an interesting turn for the Hammerheads. They've turned it over. It looks like Detlef and Wolfgang are going to stay put. The ball now, the far left side of the field for the Hammerheads. The Elves are going to be looking to try and recover it. It's going to be a lot of dodges. How are the Elves going to manage? They're going to try and swoop round. Hi there, Chris. There's Braggy28 there. Cheers for joining the stream, buddy. Okay, the Elves eyeing up their options. Humans have the ball. It's not safe. It's close to the sideline. It's almost exactly where the Elves would want it to be. The tricky thing is, they're all on the wrong side of the pitch. They've got to move across. Here we go. Cothanian moving along. Marking Callum Shanks. Marion, who made that excellent throw earlier, just moves across, trying to get in the way. The other Elves just thinking about what's going to be best. Where's best to go? More Elves moving across. That's Galanthal. Moves across there. Kyle DeWiel, the rookie, moves in. It looks like he was trying to assist his friend Castian there, but he's too preoccupied with Wolfgang. Wolfgang's doing his work in tying up that elf. The smoke sounding Burganian looks for the dodge. There's no favourable ones. Tries to squeeze past Daniel Pinkfist, makes it. Daniel Pinkfist with the tackle there, he makes it, squeezes past, despite Pinkfist's best efforts. Oh, here we go. Rock and Bund having to carry this team. He's the only blitzer. Gets a hit on Jim. Jim Gallows pushed against the sidelines. It's looking pretty hairy. Jim Gallows Fearing for his life. You can feel the crowd tugging on his trousers. But not in a good way. The clock is ticking down. The pressure's on. The elves are on the move. That's Rilathron racing across the pitch. And that'll be that for the elvish team. Tom Braydown looking for the push. Ooh. An interesting choice. He's going to stay there, continue to offer the assist. This is a tricky one. Jim feeling a little bit concerned. That's okay. Sean Bloodwind steps up to the mark. Gets Rockenbuck clean across the chin. Rockenbund hits the ground. Doesn't look too phased, but he's out of action for now. Yeah, the humans are in a real sticky situation right about now. Okay, Jim races round, smashes Briganian, takes him down, doesn't break the armor there. Paul going in to offer Daniel Pinkfist a little bit of assistance. Daniel Pinkfist gets the hit. Another one goes down, but no armor break again. This is a recurring theme now, and it's going to get in the way of the Hammerheads being able to do anything really productive. Ooh. There we go, that's Jekyll Fleisch. Tries to get away. And he is stunned to the ground. Looks like he took a pretty heavy blow. Yeah, that's right, Mike. The sidestep. Yeah, that was a little bit annoying. I was very excited about the surf. But it wasn't to be. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I had to stand out in the cold today for the shop, so it's not done my throat any good. Galanthal, who we just saw swoop in to assist Cathanian. He managed to trip up Jekyll there, get in Jekyll's way. Okay, ooh, gets the pow. That's a lovely hit from Cathanian. Smashes the catcher Callum Shanks to the ground. Now that puts Jim Gallows in a very sticky predicament. Here we go, Briganian trying to get vengeance, gets a good hit on Jim. Knocks Jim to the ground. Oh, looks like a pretty heavy blow to Jim, right across the chops. Now the ball lands right next to Daniel Pinkfist. Briganian looking to make an insane play to try and get that ball. Was expecting to use dodge. Oh, Daniel Pinkfist has different ideas. He says, no, I don't think so. That's not how this is going to work, buddy.
Don't even make the 3+.
No.
Sadness.
So Briganian lands flat on his face on the ball. The ball scatters just behind Daniel Pinkfist. The ball now terrifyingly deep in the Hammerhead half.
I mean, you're streaming, so I'm going to remain professional.
Not breaking the armor.
There we go.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh dear. I think that's going to be the best shot, isn't it? Okay, Matthias running across, scoops up the ball, gives it over. Oh, that is not good. Tries to give it to Paul Sparkson. Paul Sparkson has the butterfingers. Oh, it's okay. Just pass it back to him. He says, no, thank you. I think you can have it back. Matthias says, thank you. That's very polite. I'll take that ball.
That's absolutely disgusting.
And that also means it's not a turnover, which is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And it's a good job too. Okay, so what are we going to do about this mess? Yeesh. There are no good options here, folks. The clock is really running down as well. Oh, that's a good hit there from Paul Sparkson. He runs back across. Ooh, sure, we'll take it. There we go. Detlef takes down Castian Flaren, stuns him with his performance. And now poor Matthias out in the open. Daniel and Paul only able to do so much. Callum trying to help out, but he's not particularly strong. It'll be interesting to see how Galanthal and Kovthanian, that we can see here, are going to try to possibly help Relathran if they feel like they need to. Okay, the Elves eyeing up the situation, figuring out what they're going to do next. Oh, he goes straight in. Relathran gets an excellent hit there against Matthias. Matthias straight to the floor. The ball out in the open. The Elf goes in. Oh, fails the pickup initially. The ball just slipping out of his fingers. Oh, he can't do it. He can't do it. He can't handle the pressure. It's too much for him. Desperately tries to pick up the ball.
Oh my god.
And ends up hitting the ground. Oh dear.
Wow.
The crowd not sounding very impressed. They're wondering where it all went wrong.
So am I.
Hit there from Daniel. Knocks down Briganian, but Briganian's fine. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Ooh, There we go. That's Matthias showing the elf how it's done. Matthias going for the throw. Caught!
Good moves.
Wolfgang snatches the ball. And he's off. He races down the pitch.
That's absolutely disgusting.
Now the elves are looking a little bit worse for wear. Ooh, Admund gets a good hit on how do you even pronounce Razdoian? Another Ian. The many Ians of this team. Oh, it's a good hit. Ooh, it's going to take him a little while to recover from that. Rasdonian there, down on the ground. Ah, yeah. That's good. Paul getting a good hit on Kovthanian. And now Callum Shantz looking for the dodge, makes it. Tom Bray down against Rockenbund. Rockenbund just getting shoved around a little bit. Ooh, and a good hit by Sean Bloodwin against Marian Falane. His face Falan of Sean's fists. Does that make sense? There we go. Excellent chat there. Yeah. Through the armor. Stunning! Okay, Caldwell moving in, giving a little bit of assistance. Interestingly, none of the elves going after the ball yet. Galantal eyeing up Paul Sparkson, obviously unimpressed at Kovthanian having to take a fist to the face. Mike wants to know if you've been keeping up with your dance moves, James.
Yes? Always. You should see what I'm doing now.
Ooh, a good hit there against Paul. Galantal getting a good crack against Paul Sparkson. Will he spark him out? No. Not this time. Paul Sparkson still in the game. Relathren. Oh, that's not very nice. Relathren rushing in to get a hit on Matthias there. Just gives him a shove. A good little push. Oh, the elves are struggling. Down on that side of the pitch. Oh, gets a good hit there. That's Rockenbund. Gets a good hit against Sean Bloodwin. Bloodwin hitting the deck. So not doing too badly for himself. Briganian eyeing up his options. we go. So that's Wolfgang deep in the Elves half, right up against the end zone. He fancies himself a little bit of elf. There we go. That's Jim Gallows moves over to Briganian. We mentioned before, Briganian, one of the elves to watch out for with dodge. Daniel Pinkfist wants to try and put an end to any of that. Gets an excellent hit against the elf there. Ooh, it's a good shot. That's going to have him out for the count for a little while. Not really long enough to be too much of a concern for the elves. Got another hit here. Admund having a go at Kaldorei. Just gets a push. Gives him a shove up the field. Tom Braden, the thrower, gets a good hit against Rockenbund there. He's going to follow up. Rockenbund, absolutely fine. He's coping. Rockenbund's taken quite a few hits in this game, but he's managing to keep his composure. It's very impressive from the blitzer there. Ooh, a lovely couple of dodges there. That's Matthias sweeping round to give a little bit of help to Detlef. Detlef has a go. Castien gets the hit that he wants. Ooh, it's a good shot. Yes, the ball was very deep. Okay. What are we going to do? Let's try that. Paul Sparkson slides past the elves there. The humans making plenty of dodges. Nice and agile. Showing the elves how it's done. And that's that for the Hammerheads. See what the elves have to say in reply. The Hammerhead Blitzers doing an excellent job. Rockenbund, Pro Elf Blitzer, doing what he can. And doing a pretty fine job, to be honest. That's Marion there, eyeing up a surf of the thrower. Or I imagine is a surf of the thrower. The disappointment was palpable there. What, my disappointment in the chat? Nah. That's good. You can say the things I can't. Whoa! That's an excellent hit from Rockenbund. Nice little shove there. Tom Braydown is taken down to the ground. Marion having a look. Really don't like these catches. The Elves maybe trying to force the score by threatening so many of the Hammerhead team. We've got a catcher and the thrower right up against the sideline. Let's see what else they're going to do to turn those thumb screws. Yeah, no surf this time. Ooh. Galantal on Cothanian trying to be a nuisance for Jim and Daniel. Jim and Daniel right down near the end zone of the Hammerheads. Meanwhile, Wolfgang sat looking pretty, wondering when he's going to get the nod. to run the ball in. Okay. Ooh. That's interesting. No. Okay, Sean Bloodwind racing in. Rock'n'Bund. It's Rock'n'Bund. Okay. Stay where we are.
So much time on his back, that guy.
Yeah, Rock'n'Bund taking quite a few beatings. He's still on his... he's not been removed from the pitch yet, so that's pretty impressive. There we go. Jekyll. More like Hyde. Am I right? Am I right? Admin there. Oh, it's not a good hit. It's not a good hit. It's just a shove. Shoves Kaldwil. He's going to follow that one up. Okay, Tom Bray down. Running round to mark Razdonian. Razdonian's marked. Now just see how these blitzers get on. Paul Sparkson. Shoving Relathrian. Relathrian. No real reply to that one. Takes down Galanthal. Jim Gallows doing a great job. And that's Kothanian taken down by Daniel Pinkfist. But no injuries. Interesting. Callum Shanks there. Racing round, trying to get away from that sideline. He doesn't like it. He can feel the crowd's breath on the back of his neck. Is there a lot of reverberation? I wonder why that is. How's that? Any better? Imagine what it is. You can't see the pitch. Okay, we'll try and sort that out. Oh, it's a shove there by Cathanian. These elves not very happy with the blitzers. That's a risky dodge there. We've got a hit from Razdonian. Razdonian getting the push on Tom Bray down. An excellent dodge there. That's Relathrian racing across. Ooh, man. There's another hit there. Sean Bloodwind having a great game this match. Sean Bloodwind.
I want to know where he got his armor.
Rock'n'Bud. It's a good job he has that face mask. I think it's protecting him. He's doing a great job. Don't go for it. It's very risky. Go for it. It's a hit from Matthias. Matthias just getting a push. Okay, what do we have here? This is a mess.
I think the whole pitch is a bit of a mess.
Tom down, coming down the pitch, makes the dodge. Beautiful. Okay, let's pick on some elves. Ooh, lovely. That's Jim Gallows getting a good hit against Maloney, and it's through the armor. It's only a stun. A lot of the elves staying on the pitch. They're definitely gluttons for punishment. Oh, I've got my pick. Pick of these two. Let's try and remove a catcher. Just a push. Just a push this time. Stay put. Cheeky one dice there. Gets the hit. Admund. Good shot. Doesn't get the removal. Oh, now I'm just quiet. Great. There we go. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Oh, what? What is this madness? The wizard zaps Wolfgang, takes him down, and he's stunned. He's not going to be scoring anytime soon. Nobody is.
I can't believe that, man. That is ridiculous. Whew.
Wow. The Knights making good use of the wizard there. Down goes Wolfgang. The elves now getting a little bit pushy. Liking their odds.
Oh dear.
James Bailey able to contain himself.
I just actually don't believe that. That is ridiculous.
Wolfgang shot down by the wizard. Stunned no less. Ooh, and some good hits down here too. Kaldorei. You're right, Huzzard. I'm going to be honest. Totally forgot about the wizard. If I'd remembered the wizard, definitely would have run it in. But there we go. Shoulda, woulda, couldas. Okay, Cathanian looking to move in to support Galantal. Ooh, it's a good hit against Jim. It's a big turn for the Elves. Great shot. Knocks Jim Gallows out. Jim Gallows, very experienced member of the team. Do I power Apo? Yeah, power Apo. The apothecary comes on with his smelling salts, fixes Jim up. Jim's looking like he's feeling ready for the next half. So a little push there by Galantal against Daniel Pink Fist. Pink Fist there, just getting shoved back. And then that's all they needed. A little push. Detlef is being sent to the mercy of the crowd. Ooh, after just using that Apo, that's painful. Detlef only badly hurt. Oh, a crazy dodge attempt there.
That was a misclick on 0 seconds. So annoying.
Kalilian very much misjudging his ability there. Yeah. No one's going to be able to get that ball. What do we want to do here? That's fine. Ooh, good hit against Razdorian. Razdorian sparked out by Sparkson. He's only badly hurt, so he'll be back to fight another day. It's just a push. Pushes him against the sideline. Admund races over. Callum there, forgetting to get one of his friends over to help out. Okay, folks, so what we're going to do now is 0-0, half-time, Hammerheads versus the Knights. Just going to have a few minutes break, just to... I'll have a quick look, see what I can do about this. We've got 1 injury, 2 injuries for the Elves there. So as they're coming back, we're just going to have a quick break. And when we come back, we'll be here for the next half. And hopefully, I'll have fixed the reverberation on that mic. So, we won't be much longer. Just going to pause the game here, and we'll be back soon.
Seconds away from me. See
yeah, absolutely. After that wizard, you deserve it.
Well, I mean, you forgot about it.
Shh. Okay, so it's 0-0. Hammerheads versus the Knights. Game 3 of 6 for the Dizzlin and Delose Invitational League. Humans and the Pro Elves. The Pro Elves, for those of you who might not have been there at the first, look down your top and spell attic. Yeah, very good, yeah. Oh, good one, Huzzer. So for those of you who missed it, pretty intense. Pretty intense half. The Elves did a great job of losing the ball, but then managed to snatch the touchdown away from the Hammerheads. Wolfgang sat at the end zone for far too long, zapped by the wizard that the Elves hired, and he was out for the count. The touchdown didn't happen, and that's how we're at 0-0. And now the humans get to have a go at hitting some Elves. I don't know about you, James, but it looks like they're liking their chances.
Well, they've done pretty well so far.
Looking for some removals. Want to see some Elves leaving the pitch. That would be great.
The only removals you'll need is the company that's moving you down a league. Oh ho! That's right. They trash talk you on your own stream. Not very well.
Let's have a look. Let's put him there. Have a cheeky catcher over here, let's say. Stick that jabroni there. Yeah, cool. So, the front line full of bodies for the Hammerheads. Catchers out on the wings, just looking to get a beating from the Elves. We've got Jim Gallows, the super fast, super fly blitzer in the centre of the Hammerheads half, and just behind him Tom Braydown, ready to scoop up the ball if need be. Here we go. The Elves looking for the best place to get their kick. Rothbun there throwing the ball through the air. The Hammerheads get a re-roll. That'll do them all sorts of favours. Okay. The ball. And this just about central to that half. Yeah. Jammy Blodger says, I need some ice for that burn. Yep. Sick burn. Let's just get some hits off. There you go, that's a good start. Let's knock him down where he is. That could be fun. That's one down. That's another one down. Oh, yeah! Castian Falaren! There was a big crack. Everyone thought it might be his back. No, it was his neck.
Wow.
Wow. Out for the count. Let's just hope that his wages covered the fee for the ferryman. That's a good hit there. Paul Sparkson trying to spark out another elf player. Just knocks him down. That's Kyle DeWheel, who we saw earlier on. Just joined the team. Staying on his feet for now. How long that's going to last remains to be seen. Okay. The catchers moving down the sides. Wolfgang, who got zapped by the wizard earlier, racing over to help out. Stefan, who's had to step in. So we've not seen Stefan yet. Stefan's had to step in for poor old Detlef, who was left in the dirt after the fans had their way with him. Tom Braydown scoops up the ball. He's having a little look to see where those elf players can get to. Runs a little bit further back. Just trying to stay safe. Jim Gallows moving up. Just moving up to Mark Kalalian. And what is this? What's happening? Jekyll Fleisch going in. Is he going to foul him? Ooh, maybe this is the better foul to go for. There's a foul here coming in from Sean Bloodwind. Oh my god, it's Sean Bloodwind. That's the blitzer. That's not good. Why'd I do that? Oh, please don't get sent off. Okay, he stays on the pitch. Woo! Sean Bloodwind there. Very daring foul. Very daring foul for Kalalian there. And it looks like that is going to be all. Jackalfleisch racing across just to fill a little bit of a gap next to Paul Sparkson. Then we'll move back over to the Elves. Okay, yeah, so you want some elevator music for the Be Right Back screen. I'll have a look into it. I will have a look into it, folks. Elite strats. Thanks, Lil Yoshi. I thought so. I was pretty proud of myself. Okay, the Elves. Having a look, seeing what kind of damage they can do. Those catches are going to be a concern for them, but the dwindling numbers is going to make it difficult to maintain a good defense. Relathron there.
Not put you there. Never mind.
Relathron eyeing up the best position. We've got Berganian, Cofthinian, Relathron. Ooh, goes in for the hit. Gets a good whack there against Jim Gallows. Berganian taking Jim Gallows down. Berganian looking to race down the pitch. Has opened up a little space. Ooh, Berganian trying to push his luck a little bit. Forcing his way down that pitch. He looks exhausted, but manages to make it. Marion racing round the corner. Golanthal eyeing up the juicy Callum Shanks. Goes and assists Rockenbund in marking him.
I do not have many elves left.
No. Good. Okay, Sean Bloodwind racing round. He's already removed one player. Is he going to get to remove another? Smashes into Relathron right up against the field. Relathron start. He's absolutely fine. Admund racing down the pitch to mark Berganian. This is no doubt just in case something goes horribly wrong, which is very possible. It's a good hit there from Daniel Pinkfist. Knocks down that elf. Oh, that's another KO. Kaldorei heading out to the dugouts. Knocked out. He's gone to sleep. Good night, sweet prince. Okay. What's happening now? We've got Paul Sparkson running in. Marking up Marion there. Marion not feeling too comfortable about having that blitzer breathing down his neck. To go for it. Tom Braydown. Tom Braydown racing up the pitch. Goes to the halfway line. Looks to make a pass. Tries to make a throw to Matthias. The throw is good. An excellent catch there from Matthias. Doing a brilliant job of snatching the ball out of the air. Jackalfleisch having a look. Trying to figure out what it is that he needs to do to help make that ball safe. Matthias. Going down the pitch. Wolfgang Leopold in a little bit of a tricky situation there. Along with Callum Shanks. Callum Shanks looking to move around. Ooh, he makes a brilliant dodge. Callum Shanks sweeps past Galanthal and Rockenbund. Rockenbund not looking too impressed that the catcher has managed to slip past him. Okay, Wolfgang left. What's his plan? Wolfgang goes for the hit against Galanthal, just gets the push, pushes Galanthal up the field and follows. And that's going to be all. Let's see how the Elves respond to that play. Ooh, that's a scary looking play. Relator in there, eyeing up the blitz, goes for a crazy set of dodges, gets the hit, just the push for now, tries a little harder, but just ends up pushing him a little bit further. Relator in there really pushing himself to make that play happen. That was a risky shot. Is it going to work out for the Elf? Kofthanian down deep in the Elf half, looking to sweep back round, come in and help. Oh no, he just goes for the hit, gets a push again. The Elves obviously feeling a little bit worse for wear after getting smashed about a bit by the Hammerheads. The Knights are looking to try and avoid or mitigate some of those hits. Just some shoves. Just trying to play it friendly. Rockenbund. Bless him, Rockenbund has had a tough game this game. A lot of the time he's been on the ground, but he's been desperately trying to make up for the absence of his fellow blitzer. He's been having a good game. Looks like he's going to try and sneak past Wolfgang. Rockenbund goes for the sneak, makes it, pushes himself a little bit harder to get right up in the action. Oh, he goes a little bit too far, gets tripped up there as he tried to reach Matthias. Tripped up by Jekyll Fleisch on his way to Matthias.
Never mind.
Excellent hit there by Paul Sparkson, pulling his weight. The humans just having a look, seeing what it is that they might be able to pull off. Humans looking like they're going to go for the old switcheroo. And they do. Switch sides. Matthias just managing to squeeze past Relathron there. Relathron just sat looking pretty. Ooh, here we go. Sean Bloodwin going in for the blitz. Gets a good hit there against Relathron. Knocks him back. Oh, nice shot. Gets him down. Relathron stunned. Sean Bloodwin then moving in to give an assist for Jekyll Fleisch. Jekyll Fleisch there doing what he can to make a nuisance of himself. Has a go. Gets a hit on Galanthal. Galanthal Slams into the floor. No armor breaks this time. Ooh, interesting. Tom Braydown racing up to help out Admund. Admund getting a hit on Briganian. Whoa, another fantastic hit. The Hammerheads are on form today. Gets a good smash, and that's Briganian heading over to the dugouts. He's gone to sleep. Good night.
Wow. Well, that's annoying.
Oh! Callum fancies himself a go. Tries the hit. Just manages to get the push, but it's a pretty hairy one. There was no guarantee that was going to come off, and it almost didn't. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elves left on the pitch. Only one of them standing. It's a pretty tough half for the elves so far. The elves really struggling. Ooh. Rockenbund there. Racing down the pitch. The fans will be wondering what it is that Rockenbund is trying to do. It's not entirely clear from the off. Kufthanian looking to get around. Kufthanian's got quite a lot of movement. He is very agile. Is he going to be able to make the most of that movement to get close enough to Matthias? He's going to try by the looks of things. Oh! It's not looking great for him. He's going to be able to squeeze past. He makes it past the two defenders. Gets the hit. Just the pushes. He's obviously very tired. Didn't manage to get the successful smackdown that he wanted against Matthias. He used all of his energy trying to get around Callum Shanks and Stefan Theodoric. Marian Falane, or Falane as he's known to his friends, sweeps round, dodges straight past Paul Sparkson. Paul Sparkson just sees a flash of blue past his eyes. This is going to be a tough one for the humans to get out of. Will they manage it?
I'm pretty sure you'll be alright.
Don't kill the suspense. There we go. Jekyll Fleisch moving in, giving a hand to Jim Gallows. Jim Gallows stares down Marion, gets a great hit against Marion, knocks him back. Ooh, charges him down. Marion hits the ground. He's seeing stars. It's going to take him a while to recover from that hit. Daniel Pinkfist, Kufthanian. Oh, they go head to head. Daniel Pinkfist struggling there against Kufthanian. Manages just to get a decent hit on Kufthanian. Takes Kufthanian down. Kufthanian staying awake. Now there's no wizard for the humans to worry about anymore. Remember last half they foolishly forgot that pesky wizard was going to get in their way. The humans having a look at their options. Paul Sparkson having a look at Rockenbund. Races over to Rockenbund. He's got Tom Braydown helping out. Just gets a push. Rockenbund very light on his feet. Manages to swoop around behind Paul Sparkson. Admund there racing up just to tag Rockenbund, make it a little bit difficult for him to get out. Wolfgang running up to give a helping hand. Callum Shanks racing up just in the hopes that he can get in the way of Rockenbund if he does try to do anything a little bit cheeky. Let's have a look. There aren't very many elves left. The knights are really struggling with the numbers. While they're moving their players around, let's have a look. We've got Razdoian and Athnibian, both badly hurt. We have to bid a farewell to Castien, who has gone into the eternal slumber. Talking of slumber, the sleepyheads on the team at the moment are Kalalian, Kaldweel, and Briganian, all of whom are KO'd right now. Ooh, Kofthanian racing down the pitch. He's had enough of the fist sandwiches from the human team. Ooh, Galanthal going in for a crazy blitz here. Trips over. Doesn't make the blitz that he wanted. That's tough. It's tough going for the lineman there.
He's going to get fired because of that. His chance to stay on the team. He's getting fired.
That's another good hit by Sean Bloodwin. Sean Bloodwin has been on fire. Ooh. Relathron KO'd there. Ouch. That's going to hurt in the morning. Just a push. Rockenbund feeling his chances. That was a very interesting noise that Rockenbund made there. Sounded like he really enjoyed that challenge, maybe a little bit too much. There we go. Getting the hit. Rockenbund hitting the deck. That's him on the ground. Humans moving across just to help out that catcher. What's this? We've got Tom Braydown. Oh no, it's Callum Shanks, sorry. Callum Shanks rushing in. And what looks to be forming into a little bit of a foul here. Oh, here comes the foul. Ooh. Let's have a look. What's this going to be like? What? Admund knocking out Rockenbund. That's another one who joins the dugout. Oh, and Admund's been spotted by the referee. Sent off a foul play. So that's 5 knocked out Elves and 3 injured. That leaves just 3 on the pitch. Hopefully, little Yoshi, you're nodding off because you've been working really hard today. Oh, yeah.
I mean, that is...
I bet you make them all. Here we go. Whoa! That was a oh no, Kofthanian trying to make an incredible play, racing down the pitch. Ho ho! Suffers a fractured skull. Oh, that is going to be bad. There's no apothecary to patch him up. It's a fractured skull for Kofthanian. That is unlucky.
Just one of those games, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, the Elves really struggling. Okay. Daniel Pinkfist gathered all his men around to get a decent decent shot against Galanthal. Galanthal hitting the deck. Oh, it's another break. Galanthal stunned at how quickly the humans rallied around him to bring the pain. Ooh, what's this? There's a gang forming around Marion. Oh, Daniel. That's not Daniel. Which one's that one? That's Sean Bloodwin goes in for another foul. That's 2 fouls from Bloodwin here. 2 armor breaks, and he hasn't been sent off yet. So it's going to be a short turn for the Elves, unfortunately. There we go. The Elves roll over. Two turns is still enough turns. It is still enough turns. Never trust an elf. Matthias racing over to the other side of the pitch. Just trying to get away from that elf. There's no trusting an elf. They can't be trusted ever. So, going in for the foul here. Oh, foot stomped on his chest. But nothing came of it. It's absolutely fine. Okay, the team rallying around Matthias, just trying to give him a little bit of assistance. Just on the off chance the elves do something crazy. And it can happen, folks. Okay. The humans all gathered around Matthias. He's now on the other side of the pitch to the elves. The elves surrounded by players. So it's going to be really difficult for them to make a move. Ooh. Little Yoshi worked 9 till 7:30. Whoa. Third time this week. Well done for keeping it up for 3 days. That's pretty impressive. I don't think I could work 9 till 7:30 every day for 3 days.
Pick the pow. Pick the pow.
That's a push from Marion. It's a good shove against Jim Gallows there. Ooh, an excellent Galanthil racing up, making a nuisance of himself. Sean Bloodwin going in for the hit. Gets them both down. Oh, Marion's gone to sleep.
Oh man.
He saw what was happening to the rest of the team and he's been put out of his misery. Oh dear. The humans gathering around Galanthal here. Jim Gallows going for a hit back.
I was hoping for 3 skulls.
Oh. Gets knocked down, but stays up.
No.
Matthias races into the end zone. That's 1-0 to the humans. The Hammerheads managing to get the score, making up for that failed score in the previous half. There you go, the beautiful cheerleaders doing them a great service. Let's have a look. So 1 dead, 1 sent off. Lots of dead and injured elves. 3 of the 6 knocked out players come back. That leaves the elves with 4 players on the team. E-Flow, how is it 0-0 when the last time I watched there was a guy right by the end zone? Well, the Kaldorei Knights were at a disadvantage at the start of the game. And what ended up happening was that they had enough inducement cash to get themselves a wizard. And the Hammerheads foolishly left the player Wolfgang with the ball down at the end zone for far too long. And he ended up getting zapped before he managed to race into the end zone. He was zapped, he was knocked unconscious, and there was no one else there to pick up the ball. So that meant that half ended 0-0. They just missed out. The Hammerheads just missed out on that score. If they hadn't have wanted to stall another turn, they'd have been in there. The Hammerhead coach obviously forgot about the wizard there. Okay, Matthias gets a good kick in the air. Oh my word, the pitch are enraged. Yep. Serves me right for stalling. Yep. Absolutely enraged. Let's see what damage they do.
Oh, you're absolutely kidding me.
Oh no. Oh, failed dodge there. Oh, and Kalelian goes back in the KO box. Oh dear.
Couldn't even get an SPP for throwing the ball.
Yep.
Jesus.
Terrifying.
Well, I can't say I'm not glad that that's over.
There we go. The Hammerheads come away with the victory. So what we're going to do now, what we always do, we're going to go to the locker room. We'll have a look at the teams, see how they did.
Oh, and I rolled a 1 for my winnings.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, no. Oh, I rolled a 3. Oh, the 3's the tricky one, isn't it? Do you re-roll the 3? We'll re-roll it, see what we get. And it's a 3. Cool. Okay, it was meant to be. Okay, so Stefan, I think, is wholly undeserving of the MVP there. Briganian, I think, did deserve the MVP. Briganian was up, racing around, going up the field, down the field, left, right, centre, all over the place. A whopping 2 armour breaks for the Kaldorei Knights, compared to the 19 afforded to the Hammerheads there. Interestingly, the humans getting off more passes than the Knights, and sadly, 1 death there for the Kaldorei Knights. That is it's a sad day when that kind of thing happens, but it has to, it has to be the case sometimes that players just don't make it. So let's have a look. 87% ball possession for the Harewood Hammerheads. Kaldorei Knights, 0% ball possession. Occupation of own half, 0%. Occupation. Somehow they didn't manage to occupy any half. Excellent. 23 blocks, not that bad. Less than half as many as the Hammerheads. Let's have a look at the SPP spreads there. So Daniel Pinkfist picking up a casualty. Stefan, apparently the MVP. Don't know if I agree with that. Tom Braydown got a nice couple of passes off. A nice pass off, earlier in the second half. Matthias did a great job. Got the pass and then managed to catch the ball as well earlier on, I think. He's been on fire. Matthias, easily one of the best players on the team. All the blitzers, hands down, were great. Sean Bloodwin, definitely bloodthirsty. Fouling very often. Let's have a look at our dice here. Never failed a pickup. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. Armor breaks 71, injury 83, dodge 84, 84%. I don't even think the Elves managed 80 odd percent with the dodges, did they? 79. So the humans managing some pretty good dodges, but then again, saying that, they didn't actually make as many, did they? Yeah, half as many. Yeah, interesting. Let's have a look at the spread of the block dice here. Quite a lot of pals and stumbles for the Hammerheads. Kaldorei Knights, probably could have gotten a few more powers. Quite a lot of pushes here. Anyway, let's have a look, see if any of the players have leveled up. Doesn't look like it. So players to watch out for in upcoming matches. We'll see if maybe Tom Braydown can get, just needs to get another pass off and he'll be fine. We've got Callum Shanks managed to get that pass earlier on, so he'll be one to try and develop. Matthias doing a great job. Looking forward to his next level up. Then we've got Stefan down there. So Stefan will be a lineman who is looking at one of 2 linemen, so both Wolfgang and Stefan. Oh, if Wolfgang had scored, he'd have levelled. Oh, it would have been beautiful if he had done. But he's one to watch in the upcoming matches. So let's just have a look at... see if any of the Kaldorei Knights managed to level. Doesn't look like it. Quite a lot of missing players here. Overglad is back for the Knights' next game. Overglad had to miss the game, fractured leg. Rockenbun trying to carry the weight of the blitzers on his own. Really struggled, but I think he did a great job. Spent a lot of the time on the floor, but he didn't leave the pitch until really late in the game, and he was always up, ducking, diving, trying to get involved in the action. That was really good to see. Briganian there is just 1 touchdown away from a level up. He's going to be great when he gets another level up. He's the dodging catcher. Really good player at the moment. Definitely got in quite a good set of plays in that last match, particularly attacks against the ball carrier. It was really good. Made great dodges despite the tackle on the team, the human team. So both blitzers back for the next game, and I can try and find out actually when that next what that next game is going to be against. We'll just have a look. So that next game, so the Knights are up against... Who are they up against? Maybe I won't be able to find it. There we go. Let's have a look. So, yeah, the Knights have a few players to keep an eye on. It'll be great to see how they develop. The Hammerheads, no level ups, like the Knights, no level ups this time. But they're well on their way to having some really nicely put together players. So let's have a look. The next game that they're going to be having is against the Tlaxcalan Scuttlers. The Scuttlers doing really well so far. The Scuttlers at the top of the board with 7 points, which is great, considering it's a team entirely made of skinks with 1 Crocs. Beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, Kaldorei Knights doing really well. Hammerheads, they're on their way up. When it comes to the skills, the Knights are going to suffer a little bit from that loss, but I think as they progress and they get more experience, they'll do a really good job. But for now, that is all from me. I want to thank everyone who watched in the stream. I really appreciate the time you take it out just to watch the games I'm playing and to get involved. Thanks everybody for getting involved in the chat as well. The chat's been hilarious. Really enjoy the chat. The next game that will be streamed is going to be on Monday. So Monday night, 6 o'clock. That's the MBBL online spin that we do every week on a Monday during everything that's going on. So do be sure to tune in, 6 p.m. Monday night. That will be with the Pahulaxa Serpents, who's the all-skink team, 1 Crocs. They're doing terribly at the moment, but they're getting a few nice players. So yeah, tune in, 6 o'clock Monday. I'll see you then. And thanks again for watching the stream. Cheers, guys.